Today on this 2018 Chevrolet Silverado 1500, you'll be having a look at and being shown how to install the CURT Class 4 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C14006. Here's what our hitch looks like installed. On the side of our hitch, you'll find our industry standard 5/8 of an inch diameter hitch pin hole to secure any of our hitch mounted accessories. You can pick up a pin and clip on our website as part number PC3 to secure your accessories. Welded on the bottom of our receiver, you'll find our rolled steel safety chain loops, which have a fairly decent size opening, so we shouldn't have much problem at all hooking on most safety chains from our trailer onto our hitch. Our hitch has a nice collar that's welded on the back of it to help reinforce the receiver opening and give us a more finished look. This hitch has a very factory-like appearance because of this collar and the fact that it's hidden mostly behind the vehicle's bumper. Now, this Class 4 hitch is extremely heavy duty. It has a very large carrying capacity with a 1,000-pound max gross tongue weight rating, which is the amount forcing down, a 10,000-pound max gross trailer weight rating, which is the amount it can pull. It does support the use of weight distribution, and when we're using that on our trailer, the max gross tongue weight rating increases to 1,200 pounds, and the max gross trailer weight rating increases to 12,000 pounds. Now, these are extremely high capacities, so we want to make sure we consult with the owner's manual of our Silverado and not exceed what the vehicle is rated for. Now we'll get a few measurements to better assist you in choosing any hitch-mounted accessory you may need, such as a ball mount, bike rack, or a cargo carrier. From the ground to the top of the 2-inch receiver opening, we're looking at about 18.5 inches. From the center of our hitch pin hole to the rearmost part of the back bumper, we're looking at about 4 inches. Now that we've gone over some features, we'll show you how to get the hitch installed. To begin your install, you'll need to have your spare tire removed. For video purposes, we've already done that. Now, underneath the vehicle on each frame rail, we have a 21mm bolt that faces straight up. This holds in your factory bumper hitch reinforcement bracket. We'll just remove this bolt on each side. Now, right in front of where our bolt was, we'll need to remove this nut. This nut is also a 21mm. Now, there's a bolt that runs down from the top, so if you put a 21mm wrench on the bolt head, you'll be able to remove the nut. We'll repeat the same process for the other side. Now, on both of our frame rails, right in front of our cross member here, we have a small hole right next to it, and then further towards the front, another small hole. We'll be using these two holes for our hardware that comes with the hitch. We'll use a block and a carriage bolt. Drop it inside the frame. Now we have two spacers that are just large fender washers, basically. These will go between the frame and our hitch. Now, to make it easier to keep them in place before we install the hitch, I'll use some silicone sealant, which we have on our website, so they won't fall down. You can also use tape if you want to, but I find that silicone sticks better, especially when your vehicle has undercoating like this one. Now, with an extra set of hands, we can raise our hitch into position. We'll secure it on our carriage bolts with our provided flange nuts. And for the hardware that we removed, we'll reinstall it. So we'll put our nut back on the other bolt and then reinstall our bolt. Okay, now we'll tighten down all of our hardware. For the nuts on our carriage bolts, we will need to use a 3/4 inch socket. Okay, now we'll torque all of our hardware to the amount specified in the instructions. Now that you have your hitch in place, you can put your spare tire back into position. It will fit completely around the hitch, not a problem. You'll be able to put a full-size spare in place without any issues. And that completes your look at and being shown how to install the CURT Class 4 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C14006, on this 2018 Chevrolet Silverado 1500.